It was just another quiet Tuesday night. Emma sat alone in her small apartment, finishing her work. Outside, the rain tapped softly against the windows, and the city lights flickered through the curtains. Everything felt completely normal. Then her phone buzzed. An unknown number had sent her a message at exactly 11:11 p.m. It read, "Don't open the door." Emma frowned and looked at the screen again. No name, no profile picture, just 5 simple words. She laughed to herself and whispered, "Probably a prank." She ignored the message and continued working. The next night, at exactly 11:11 p.m., her phone buzzed again. Another message from the same unknown number appeared. "Lock every window." This time, she felt uneasy. She walked through her apartment and checked every window. Everything was locked. She tried replying, "Who is this?" But the message failed to send. A few seconds later, another text appeared. "Don't look outside." Emma slowly turned toward the window. Her heart began to race. Curiosity took over. She carefully pulled the curtain aside and looked outside. The street was empty. No people, no cars, nothing unusual. She let out a deep breath and convinced herself that someone was simply trying to scare her. Days passed, and every night at exactly 11:11 p.m., another warning arrived. "Don't answer unknown calls. Stay inside tonight. Turn off the lights." Each message sounded strange, but something even stranger began to happen. Every time Emma ignored one of the warnings, something disturbing followed. The night she answered an unknown call, a quiet voice whispered her name before the call suddenly ended. The night she forgot to turn off the lights, she noticed a tall, dark figure standing across the street, staring directly at her apartment without moving. She blinked, but the figure remained perfectly still. The next morning, the street was completely empty, as if nothing had ever been there. Emma became obsessed with the messages. She barely slept anymore. Every evening she waited for 11:11 p.m., wondering what the next warning would be. Who was sending these messages? How did they know what was about to happen? Then one night, everything changed. 11:11 p.m. arrived, but her phone stayed silent. No vibration, no message. She waited another minute. Still nothing. A smile slowly appeared on her face. "It's finally over," she thought. Just then, the doorbell rang. Ding dong. Emma froze. A second ring echoed through the apartment. Ding dong. She slowly walked toward the front door. There was still no message, no warning, only silence. She looked through the peephole. The hallway was empty. No one was there. Her hand trembled as she unlocked the door. The moment she opened it, a freezing cold wind rushed inside the apartment. Lying on the floor was an old mobile phone. As Emma picked it up, its screen suddenly lit up. A new message appeared. The sender was her own phone number. Her hands shook as she read the words on the screen. "I told you not to open the door." At that exact moment, every light in the apartment went out. The room fell into complete darkness. Everything became silent. The next morning, the police entered Emma's apartment after neighbors reported that she had disappeared. They found no signs of a struggle, no fingerprints, no broken windows, and no evidence that anyone had entered the apartment. The only thing left behind was a single phone lying on the floor. The following night, at exactly 11:11 p.m., the phone buzzed once again. Someone else picked it up. The screen displayed one simple message: "Don't open the door." Maybe the mysterious messages were never meant to frighten anyone. Maybe they were trying to save every person who received them before it was too late.